Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? It's been a minute, and we haven't played that much Jund, and we haven't played that many dragons, so we're going to knock both of those out right now. Starting at the top, we are going to play some Caustic Exhale, because this is really good for getting rid of the early mono-red type creatures. Just a simple -3/-3. We do have some Cecil, Dark Knight, because, well, we needed some early 1-drops, and Cecil actually works really well here. We have a couple of Duress, but these could probably be other things. We'll figure that out as the video goes along. We do have some Llanowar Elves, because it just gives us mana to play our 4 and 5 cost dragons a little bit easier. Strategic Betrayal, because, well, graveyard stuff, and I wasn't going to make room for, like, Paleontologist or anything like that here. We do have some Sarkhan, Dragon, Ascendant. I think we need to have 4 of these. I'm not sure where I'd cut mana, though, or cut cards to make that fit. We have a couple of Herd Heirloom, just to get more mana and to get cards. Some Maelstrom Pulse as some catch-all removal. Of course, Scavenger Regent. If we're going to be doing the thing, you might as well be able to play the big dragons that can sweep the board. We do have some Decadent Dragon to steal cards from the opponents. Some Magmatic Hellkite, because this has sort of fallen off a little bit, but this is still good against a lot of things. We have 1 Bonehorde Dracosaur because, well, just a good late game card to get access to more cards. 4 Nova Hellkite because this card's just good with haste. And then we have a couple of Disruptive Stormbrood because, well, extra removal and some more ways to get rid of artifacts and enchantments. So we should have a little bit of everything against all the different decks with this, but, you know, we'll play the games and we'll find out. But don't forget, a lot of stuff's coming out for Avatar. If you want to save some money buying it, go over to Tales of Adventure. It's TOAMagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON. It's DRAGN. It'll save you 5% on all the Avatar cards you want to buy. For now, though, let's go see if Jund Dragons can hold up. Alright, I guess we're keeping this, right? This is more than functional. Hey, Druneth, good to see you. We're gonna have to get rid of you, though, friend. Because you are too dangerous. Yeah, we'll behold the dragon, because I want it to be cheap. And I guess we just play this and attack. Another Druneth. Well, we're going to have to kill that one too, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on what side of the equation you're on. Go attacking. I mean, that card's just good, man. Like, I've played with it already. I know that card's ridiculous. Cirrus, make a 2/1. Sounds good. Ooh, we can cast that soon. That'd be nice. Let's attack with old Cecil. See what happens here. I think part of me wants to just go Heirloom into Elf, but I think I'm just gonna do this. And if they have removal or whatever, we're just gonna go big. But hey, random spiders have reach. They block dragons. Oh, they're looking at flipping their Deuter into a 4/4. I believe is what that becomes. Yep. They have the mana for it. It also has reach, I think. Yeah, vigilance and reach. That is a sorcery. Yeah. So that makes a big difference. Yeah, I don't blame them. Take your time, opponent. That's a real decision on if you want to spend your mana into a 4/4 and just, like, hope I don't have a removal and just wreck your turn. Because if I don't have removal, then it's actually not a bad play. Okay, Zach Fair. That's another legit card. Ooh, Duress. Duress actually fits perfectly into this turn. I like this. So we get them to commit. Yeah, we will get the shelter. Ooh, a Sab Sunan hiding out. Love that. Let's do this. Then we will attack these. Because that seems good. Especially since we know their hand's empty here. I mean, it's not empty, but, you know, for relevant threats, it's empty. For all practical intents and purposes, as they say. Alright, we get a card. We get to flip over Cecil. We're going to have a Llanowar Elf. Oh, a Blazemire Verge too? Okay. Alright. Opponent's at 8, so even if they play Abzan, they don't have a lot of options here. They can play Serapharin to turn their creatures into a 3-4 and a 2-3, which isn't that intimidating. I mean, it might still be worth doing. It's what you got, right? I mean, you do what you got to do. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, let's do that. Actually, do I want to do it for 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 mana? Okay, we'll do it for 3 then. Oh, and if the dragon connects, I get another treasure, so that's fine. Sure. And then we attack, attack, attack. Oh, I guess I could have attacked with the elf too. I forgot it gives everybody indestructible. That's cute. Wait, is this just when it attacks? Oh, for some reason I thought I had to connect, but yeah. The opponent doesn't have a real play here, right? The best thing you can do is play Abzan. I should have just drawn a card there. Yeah. Like, in hindsight, I should have just drawn the card. Because there's no benefit to playing Bonehorde Dracosaur there. I was thinking about playing Dracosaur, but there's no benefit. Yeah, you got it. Oh, well, that's fun. How much can I do this for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that won't kill that. It'll kill these two. I guess it's not really worth doing. But, alright, we'll just play this. I mean, it doesn't matter what I shoot, really. And attack, attack, attack. I mean, Llanowar Elf might as well get in there, right? Because all the others have to get blocked. Or else they just die, so sure. Cool. Let's give this trample. So they go to 1. Well, the card we've drawn wouldn't have been that good in either case there, so I guess that's not the worst thing. Alright, opponent's at 1 with a fistful of cards. That's not going to do it. Yep, that's not going to do it. Awesome. Alright, let's keep it. This is at least a very functional hand. We'll see what happens. Oh, why do I have a feeling Magmatic Hellkite's going to be kind of bad in this fight? Probably not going to be many non-basics to target unless this is a blue-red deck. If it's just blue. Oh, look, never mind. They have stuff. Alright. Come on, Nova Hellkite. Okay, you are not a Nova Hellkite. You don't even look like a Nova Hellkite. Might as well attack. Not sure what deck plays a bunch of cantrips and Llanowar Elf, though. This would be interesting. They're playing a lot of cantrips, like a bunch of stuff to draw cards here. What's the game plan? Alright, I'm not really sure what they're up to. I'm not gonna lie, it's mildly concerning when you don't know what's happening. Okay, they're gonna draw another card, because apparently they just like drawing cards. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're attacking for 5. I'll just play the other Hellkite just because. I mean, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. Like, this is wild. Like, I 100% don't know what the opponent's deck does. Okay, is this some type of weird combo-y deck? Well, either way, we're just gonna kill this. So get that out of here. So they have to find other things to make the mana. Yeah, we just attack. I can't think of anything they do here that's gonna kill us, so I'm just gonna play this on red, I guess. Play this guy. Like, do what you're gonna do, I guess. I for real don't know what this deck does. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody to fill me in, because this is one of those times where the opponent's deck was literally mana and draw spells. That's all we saw, and nothing happened, which is so strange. Yeah, sure. Obviously, we're gonna need a third land somewhere along the way, but in the meantime, this will have to do. Not great. Not great. In the turn. Yeah. I guess we're going to have to strategic betrayal, huh? Because they have 2 of their targets in there already. Though, we could probably wait one more turn. I think we destroy this. We attack. They play this, they'll discard. We could kill it and get rid of their graveyard. And then we just see what happens after that. Not really sure what the answer is going to be, but we'll see. Okay, well, we didn't get a third land or a fourth land, so this kind of works out. Let's go ahead, because we do have double black. So let's go ahead and just behold a dragon. And then, actually, what did I do that for? I could have just strategic betrayal the whole thing. Gah, I shouldn't be recording after doing like 6 hours of other videos. But yeah, we got to do this anyway. So yeah, that was dumb. That was just a waste of a card. I could have just strategic betrayal. Especially since I'm tight on mana, I shouldn't be wasting resources. There's a world where we could have like double caustic something if we felt we had to, you know? And that's kind of a big deal. Alright, what do we want to get rid of? That currently is producing green and black. I guess we get rid of this, and then it kind of turns these off. I will put this on green. And then we'll get rid of that. Yeah, I think I'm going to get punished for wasting a card, as I should. I can get rid of this so they can't get anything back easily, and they do have 2 Cavaros already in the yard. So that's something to note. Wow, we're not drawing much to go with, though. This is tough. Got a kill spell? Probably. Nope. Guess we'll try. Alright. Probably are going to need some haste dragons to show up here. or we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Maybe their hand is all the expensive dudes and they just can't cast them. Like, gotta hope for the best case scenarios here. Alright. Oh, that is not it. That sucks. And we have like 24 creatures or something in here. Alright. Still hoping for a haste dragon. Alright. Well, that can help you find what you're looking for. Oh, that's going to give him the ability to gain life, too. Dang it. Ah, that's tough. Not much we can do about it, though. Oh, that's 4 life there. Yep. That hurts. And now they have... oh, they don't have a Meringue River region in there because it goes back to the library. So that's some good news, I guess. Alright. Question is, how much do I care about them getting the mana here? I mean, if we get a haste dragon, it's over, right? Assuming they don't have a removal for this guy. Man, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they already have 7 mana. So even if they have like another Arden, it doesn't matter. Oh, you need 8 for that. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and waste these. And just see how the opponent feels about it. It's not great, but I mean, it's what we got, you know? They obviously still have something they can do here. So if they have a kill spell plus this, like, we're not going to be able to do much anyway. Alright. Attacking for 4. Put them back down to 4. Play this. This will put them to 6. If I find another dragon, I'm attacking in the air for 7. Okay, well, nope, still on 4. So now we still back to needing a haste dragon. I mean, they can do both of these, though, so they're going to be at 6 no matter what, and we're down a Hellkite. So, yeah, didn't draw anything strong enough, I think, while we were pushing through these turns. Still not over, but the pickings are getting slim. And now, realistically, I probably need another strategic betrayal more than anything else. Oh, you were so late, man. You have 2 Cavaros in the yard. I mean, if you have another, we're just dead anyway. So, sure. I'm going to warp this, though. So, if they have another Awaken, they can't easily kill this. Maybe I'll get lucky and draw another Hellkite. Though I'm probably just dead here. I mean, if they have a Cavaro, they just get the bringer, and the game's over, I assume. There's Terror, yep. And then Cavaro to end the game. Nope, Origin puts them at 4. So we're still in the same situation, at least at the moment. Oh no, because they could cast that and go to 6. Never mind. Yep, we can't win now, I don't think. Alright, we take 4, and then we're dead. Alright, cool. GG's, opponent. Good job. Alright, let's keep it and see what we can do with this. Oh boy. We know what that means. It's life gain stuff. Though, to be fair, we've had at least decent luck against the life gain decks. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this could be the version that we played, though, which I think is a little better than some of the others. Alright. What do we do here? I guess we just... Whoa! What am I doing? What am I doing? Sarkin plus Duress probably isn't good enough here. We got to get rid of this guy. I really would like to Sarkin there, but this is not the time. Hinterland, sure. Oh, you're playing a little bit of a different version. I like it. That's very cool. Let's go red. Ugh, do I want to go black, actually? Because then we could Sarkin Duress Cecil. Alright. Feels a little greedy. But we'll go Cecil. Duress. Hopefully this does something. Oh, it definitely does something. Wow. Sure. We'll show you this, I guess. Okay, if they get a land, they get to make a bunch of 1/1s. We wouldn't have had a quality block. I guess we could block still. So that's fair. Alright, well, this other Duress is kind of nice. Let's get rid of that. Let's play this guy. And attack for 3. Actually, we attack with both of these at this point, right? Yeah. Like, what are you going to do? Double block Cecil? Like, that's fine. We would live with that. Alright, Essence Channeler, you got it. Sure. We just block this dude. Sounds great. Alright. I mean, they could have cracked that and played it out of their yard or whatever they want to do. But we now can... I guess I want to do this pre-combat. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't think it matters what we shoot here. This is more about just making Sarkin big enough to fight through here. And then go attack, attack, attack? Like, you don't have anything that deals damage to you, so yeah, sure. Alright, opponent's at 10. Okay. Another case. You got it. Yep. Sounds good. I mean, we just block with Llanowar Elf. Like, there's literally no point in putting their counters on anything else. That'd just be foolish. Oh, well, that's a thing. I was like, well, that has words that do something. Let's see. If we make a dragon, then they block with Sarkin with this. They take 4 in the air. We leave back Cecil and crew. So they take 8, go to 4. If we use this, we attack. What do they even do here? I don't even know if there's like a real answer of like anything that matters here if we attack, right? Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Seems fine. Sure, I guess. You have to block with your guy in the air, so sure. All right. If they get a removal spell, they win, right? 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, no, they wouldn't be quite there yet. Yeah, that's the worst play. Because you just end up with a 3/3 blocker that doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess maybe you could sack your Essence Channeler here for something. So you can gain a bunch of life. Nope. Alright, sure, fam. I guess. Yep. That'll do it. Yeah, sadly on that last turn, they didn't really have a better play. I mean, it was gain some life, see if maybe I make a weird block or something, but there's really nothing much else there for them. Yeah, this is a cool version of this, though. Trying to make use of the Revival of the Ancestors and stuff. I dig it. Getting all the extra life. There's probably some fun stuff there. With no red mana, yeah, we can't do that. Like we would draw a dragon and be able to do nothing with it. That would be miserable. Let's keep this, and I'm actually going to get rid of the Bonehorde Dracosaur here. There's a lot of ways where this hand may not come together, and I'd rather not be stuck with the Dracosaur. And at least this way, we have a little bit extra value. And it looks like the opponent's mulliganed, so if we can get rid of one or two of their early creatures, that'll be beneficial as well. Granted, this does need us to have a dragon in hand. Oh, look, and then we found one. That's cute. Let's go Llanowar Elf first? Or do I go Cecil first? Alright, I think I'm going to go Cecil first. Mostly because this is more intimidating and there's a chance they'll just use their turn to play a shelter just to get rid of Cecil. And then we can just strategic betrayal and get Cecil back. Yeah, alright, cool. We got exactly what we wanted. Cool, that works for me. Let's go ahead and hit you with this. And then we find out what this last card is. It's just stuff that goes on a creature. Excellent. Love it. They're playing a white enchantment heavy deck, I bet. So we're probably pretty good here. Alright. End the turn. We have dragons in hand, so we can instant speed remove something. Yeah, we should be good to go from here. Yeah. We will just attack with this. And then this is going to be insult to injury, because I'm going to steal cards from their library to try and get some lands, which they also need. Which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, and their top two cards. I'm sorry, opponent. Legitly, I am sorry. Because you'd have to see that. Like, that's insulting. Like, you're waiting on land, your opponent just rips two. Like, we both needed mana, and I just ripped two right off the top. That's tough. Alright. Let's go get it. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're going to play, like, split up or something here. With all of our things tapped. Nope. It's just a little scavenger that's just waiting to hold all the enchantments. What's funny is I actually can't do this and respond with this, so that's kind of a big deal. The opponent doesn't know that, but it's kind of... Actually, if we just attack with everything... Yeah, let's do that. They might commit to... Oh, it won't even matter, because our stuff gets indestructible. Yeah, that's just silly. Sure. Oh, they're going to block and try it, aren't they? Yep, yep. This is going to be the nail in the coffin. Yeah, there's no way anything goes badly here if we just play this dragon. So let's just do it. I mean, it's a rough go. I've been there. Yeah, what happens, unfortunately, though, with these types of decks is this is one of the reasons I struggle with those when I'm building them. Is there just a lot of times where if your baskets, if you will, that carry your eggs die early, you do sometimes just get caught with these cards that are doing nothing. And that just such a feel bad when it happens. When it works, though, bomb. But when it doesn't, feels terrible. Oh, what do we do with this? All right, I guess we keep it. I mean, if we're not playing against a creature deck, this is going to be rough, but... Eh. Okay, Gut Wrench Goblin, I see you. Let's pass the turn. Let's see what the opponent does, because it's possible... Nah, we're not going to get to do enough with that here. I think our play here is probably just... Exhale. Exhale is probably what's going to happen. Yep. And we're just not even going to waste time. I will show them this guy. And just say, hey, there's more removal on deck, in case you were wondering. Now you see that we have piles of dragons. Do with that information what you will. Okay, that was enough for them to scoop. Yeah, my turn there was just going to be tapped Battlegrounds into Heirloom. So then we have the possibility of picking something off with that. We have these for removal. Like, that's tough for the opponent when you know there's 2 removal cards coming. Even if you have something like a Screaming Nemesis, it doesn't even really get to do anything. So that's pretty rough. But, hey, you take those. I can't feel bad taking those wins against Mono Red. Okay, this is interesting. We're definitely keeping it. I'm just hoping we draw something to take advantage of all this. Preferably a dragon. That's not what we wanted. Ah, well, we just have Sarkhan with no extra mana. Very sad. We have a low-value Sarkhan. Ooh, I'd like to use that against the opponent at some point. However, I think I want to get rid of this. Alright. Don't know if they needed that or not, but here we are. Nowhere to run? Yeah, that's fine. That tracks. What else you got? Ooh, a bunch of good stuff. You got a Deadly Cover-Up, Rush of Dread. That seems cool. This is a wild-looking deck, actually. I guess we get rid of that. I don't know. You know what? Let's go ahead and pay 2 life and just play this straight up. I should probably use it to get cards. This is likely the wrong action, to be honest. But we need to do something. Because this Strategic Betrayal is not going to be any good here. So yeah, this is just a situation. Honestly, I should have kept it and got the cards. I think I just created a play that doesn't allow us to win, actually. But we'll see. We're going to have to get a little bit lucky no matter how this plays out. They obviously won a lot of mana because they're playing Terminus and Ironcrag, which is wild. And then you get to copy an instant or sorcery? Okay, sure. Do we accidentally just stumble into a win here? This doesn't feel right, but hey, here we are, I guess. I mean, still not a done deal, obviously. Alright, opponent's at 2. Go ahead and play this. End the turn. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think we got away with one because we had the creature land there. Because this ultimately is like... You can pay an extra blue, you can pay the full cost for this, make us sack 2 guys, but then we just attack for 4 and the opponent's dead. So yeah, that felt really bad, but somehow we still got there. I don't know what was going on. Okay, sure, let's keep it. This feels a little bit dicey, but, you know, you never know. Maybe something cool could happen here. Oh, do I want to do that? All right. Nah, I want to play the elf. If you have a way to kill it, you have a way to kill it. I don't think they're going to have anything I need to kill this turn. And the next turn, technically, we could maybe try to kill 2 things, so we'll see. Well, we'll just have to do it in a different order, but we will get both of these creatures dead. No, that's convenient. So let's go ahead and start here. Get rid of you. Is there something else I'd want to get rid of with this instead? Probably not. Let's just kill you. I mean, you've already seen my dragons, so it's not a surprise. Pause. But, you know. Alright, let's see what happens. I mean, it might be worth killing my Llanowar Elf, too, because you know I'm stuck on mana here. You know my hand is 2 Scavenger Regents. Alright, Deep Cavern Bat, sure. We just like bat for a Regent. I'm just going to attack with both of these. You're not blocking. And if you do, we don't care. Let's put this on red. Alright. And this is a do what you're going to do kind of situation. Slasher, you got it, I guess? Yeah, that's cool. Don't hate that. Oh, wait. If I attack, they block, then I could just get rid of it. Nah, this is probably fine. No need to overthink it. Sure. Get in there. Alright. Opponent's at 7. Another slasher. Probably a demon or something here. Yeah, I'll lose this, I guess. Another slasher, sure. Well, that's cute. I mean, you get rid of the one that's already got the counter on it, right? Because it doesn't make sense to do anything else there. I'm just gonna attack, I suppose. No point in really doing anything else. Yeah, sure. I go to 3. And another slasher. Alright. Untap land then, I guess, is what I need. Or that. That also works. And then we attack. Got it. Awesome. That was lovely. Yeah, I'd seen a version of this going around, I don't know, maybe about a month or so ago, and I tried to reverse engineer kind of a better version of it that we'd gone up against, but I thought this was probably a better version, and it worked out pretty well. I will say the deck overall, what was our record with this thing? 9-5? So 9-5 is actually not bad. But the thing is, one of those we lost to a synthesizer deck that was just a long drawn out game where we never found an artifact removal spell. So it's whatever. And then one of them was also a Jeskai control deck that we were just drawing terribly. I just conceded early so we can move on and play more games. So make of that what you will. I think the synthesizer game could have been a win anyway, had we gotten like a Maelstrom Pulse or something. But that aside, you know, overall, no complaints about this deck. It has a little bit of everything. It has game against everything is what you really want, right? You want options against stuff. But yeah, I don't know what I would change, if anything. It's pretty close. There is a new dragon in Avatar that could potentially be your 5-mana dragon, because if you have at least 3 dragons in the yard, then it would be 2 dragons for 5 mana, and your dragons have fire breathing for 4, which is cool. So, options. But outside of that, I don't know if there is anything we need to add from the new set. That's just kind of a cool deck overall, and you get to play some underplayed dragons, which is always a bonus. But it has ways to draw cards, has ways to kill creatures. You can get rid of artifacts, enchantment. You can deal with the graveyard. Like, except for the fact that it would have been nice to be able to play Cavern of Souls. But I don't know if we have quite... Like, the problem is, it's not that we don't have enough dragons. It's that we have a lot of non-dragons. And if we have Cavern of Souls early, it could gum up our draws a little bit. However, if you wanted to play, like, 2 less Multiversal Passage and try 2 Cavern of Souls, I think that would also be totally reasonable if you're worried about the control matchups. So something to consider there if you want to do that. But otherwise, I'm going to leave the list as is. Y'all do with it what you will. The link could take you over to Moxfield like usual. Go host your decks there and everything else. They're good people. They support the channel. But otherwise, that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.